wonder what event producers actually deal with behind the scenes? This week I'm juggling CAD designs, 100 coconuts for Expo West, and oversized Wicked Witch feet. And that's just Monday. Happy March, y'all. Two things. One, I apologize for my videos if the music is too loud. When I listen to them back before I what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. When I edit them and I listen back to it, the volume on the music sounds good and it sounds like you can hear me, but some of my videos I've noticed that when it's published, I don't know if that's a me thing, but I say that to say I make sure the music is really low now, so hopefully y'all can hear me. And then I saw that YouTube has this like the subtitles on the bottom, so yeah. But from now on, like I said, I apologize about that. I am paying attention to that. Second thing is, I've been breaking my videos up from like Sunday to Wednesday to Saturday, because my videos tend to be like 20 minutes plus long, and I think it's easier and more digestible if I cut them down to, 10 minutes and release those once a week versus the whole 20 of my whole week and what I do, because a lot happens. I think it's more digestible, but y'all let me know in the comments down below. And then it's quicker for me to edit that amount of time versus 20 minutes. So that's why you've been seeing my videos like split in half, and it's not timely. Like this video is in March. You won't see it until May, June. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Today on the docket, I'm gonna request a CAD from one of our other CAD designers for this hat wall, see how much space they have for the graphic, and I'm gonna email the client about that and then have that to them. What else? And then I think that's it for now. Like John Deere goes out next Monday. They're working on that. And not John Deere, Sammy Hagar and Hymns. I don't know which one I want to go to, but I'll probably go to Sammy Hagar. Hymns, I don't need to be there, so there's that. Yeah. I do need to talk about John Deere, but I'll do that tomorrow because I just want to pace myself today with what is coming in. And happy March, y'all. I think that was what I was gonna say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Okay, I did forget to mention and talk about PTC. The renders are done, so I'll show that now, actually, before I start talking about it. So PTC, I need to charge the client for the renders, do the estimate, and send out a proposal with the renders that are complete. So I'm gonna do that now. Then I'll do the CAD wall request for the hat wall. And the hat wall looks like this. And that's it. Tuesday. So okay, last night 100 coconuts. It's already at Expo West. They're setting up the booth. Should be finalized and finished by today. The fridge was to be wrapped yesterday, excuse me. And then the client texted me like, when is this happening? And I told her I already sent her an email. So I had my colleague resend that email with my other colleague who's going to be on site with her number, because I'm not on site. I can't see what's happening, so she's there. Direct all questions to her. Thank you. I can't wait to see photos of it, y'all. I'm super excited. Now, John Deere. So, yesterday my colleague texted me a screenshot of an email with 2 items missing. It was the the barrel high boy tables, excuse me, and some cactus. Now, mind you, yes, I was on the email, but she made the production sheet. It was her project, and the only time she asked me for help, or the only few times she asked me for help, was the update the renderings each time and putting stuff on the Dropbox, which I already do. So when she sent me that text of the 2 items that were missing, the highboy barrel tables and the cactus, I'm sitting here like, because she was like, how did we miss this? No, sweetheart, not me, because this is not my project. I was only assisting. And if you want me to double check your work, you need to tell me that. Like, I'm not double checking your work because it's not my project, for one, and for two, I have my own stuff I'm doing that I have to triple quadruple check, excuse me. So I was just like, yeah, whatever, I ain't thinking nothing of it. You missed it, it's okay. It goes out today as well, and y'all saw footage of how those pieces look yesterday. If I have pictures by the time this goes up, I will insert them here as I'm talking right now. So Sammy Hagar goes out next Monday. I decided I will be on site for that, so y'all can see that as well. And then what else am I working on? The hat wall, which is this. I had our CAD designer do the measurements for the hats off to you verbiage you see up there, and then that little monogram on the bottom. I mocked up in Illustrator what I thought would work, so he used that. I have those measurements, so I'm going to send that to the client today as well and drop it in the production sheet for that wall. What else? I think that's it. Yesterday I updated PTC because I realized all those monitors were still there, and I had told him I only need 3, so I had him remove 3. We're not doing them, but I can't stand in events when people are like, we're so visual, we need to see everything. We're all visual. As human beings, we're visual, so please make it make sense. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up. I had a request for Expo fabrication for an RFP in 2027 January. I'm working on an estimate for that currently, and I'm gonna send that out hopefully today. And yeah, that's all she wrote. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Good morning, happy Thursday. So yesterday I sent out a price for some foam letters that I thought the client was talking about. And they were in fact talking about the feet, and it's this image here, but they didn't come out and say, we would like to have you fabricate oversized feet, the witch's feet. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna price out the letters, which I did. And then she was like, we do not want the letters. And I was like, well, communication is key in context. Why are y'all being lazy now sending emails? I'm not a mind reader. So now I have to go back and email her and be like, hey, we are working on this. As soon as I have a number, I will shoot it over to you, because we have to get this outsourced, because we're not doing that. So I gotta call our vendor or send an email to our vendor about it. What else did I do yesterday? And then Sammy Hagar, we're going editing the CAD because I need as much light to go through. So it goes out Monday, and all I really want is the header to be PVC. So I'll make a CNC file to send the file to be cut, and then acrylic in the back so that essentially the light will shine through the yellow acrylic, and the verbiage that says, I think, the Sammy Hagar residency will shine through. That's my idea on that. So he's gonna update the CAD one more time. And then please hold. I'm also doing an event for not the plant moving. I'm like, why does it always move at this time of day? It's weird. Let me show you the plant. Okay, I didn't catch the plant, but I'm telling y'all, it was moving, and I'm like, why is it moving? Ain't no air moving in here. Don't like that. But it's always at this time of day because I hear it, and then I look at it, and it's moving. When I catch it, y'all stay tuned. Y'all will see it. But I'm doing something for Shook and Stone. The budget is $20K, and it's gonna be in-house stuff. I think we finished it yesterday, so let me show you how that looks now. I just realized I never said bye to y'all. I got so wrapped up in working, but so I'm gonna give the client, I'm talking about Derm. That's who the Wicked Witch of the West oversized feet and legs is for. One's gonna be an inflatable price, and one's gonna be custom foam. So I'm sure they're probably gonna want to do the inflatable, but it depends which one's cheaper. So I'm texting Floaty Kings about it, so we'll see what they say. Other than that, I have things to get out and a bunch of admin stuff to do, like estimates. Y'all know the drill, so I'll holler at y'all later. If you love behind the scenes event production, event design, and the real life of a creative event planner, make sure to subscribe and watch the next episode of my Event Producer Diaries right here.